That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Go that way. Really fast. Something gets in your way. Turn.
Yeah.
Let's rock this joint! Oh, yeah! You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
Inconceivable! When someone asks you if you're a god, you say, yes!
I want you to remember this face here, okay? This is the guy behind the guy behind the guy. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
I'm kind of a big deal.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
How about that?
Come on! Quit stalling!
Good evening and welcome to West Pere. I guess it's Westwood Elementary, West Pere, Wisconsin, site of tonight's non-conference matchup between the visiting Mishicot Indians and the host West Pere Phantoms. We are just about moments away from national anthem and starting lineups. We're going to have a umpires meeting here with the captains and coaches first. Quick rundown, though, of the starting lineups here for both squads. Let's see if we get them up here for you. Where'd they go? We got everything going on. First, the starting lineup for Mishicot, the visiting Indians from Mishicot. They will start in center field and leading off Cora Nelson. At short, number 2, Kaylin Adair. Pitching in the circle, number 11, Cora Stadola, and batting third. Casey Bouchard is catching and batting fourth. Caitlin Callahan down at first base wearing jersey number 14. At third is Carson Krause wearing jersey number 4. Batting seventh in left field is going to be Kieran Sanford. Batting eighth at second base is Bailey Carrico. Batting ninth and in right field is going to be the freshman Sierra Scarta. Meanwhile, so that is Nelson Adair, Stadola, Bouchard, Callahan, Krause, Sanford, Carrico, and Scarta. For West Pere, they had a change in the lineup, and let me see if I can't get the new graphic here. It is actually, looks like I don't have that one. Either way, for West Pere, they are going to lead off with their third baseman, Leah Koken. Nevaeh Wagendorf is going to be in the circle. She's batting second. Morgan Hansel doing the catching duties, wearing jersey number 9 and batting third. Carly Linson down at first base, wearing jersey number 18, doing the cleanup duties this afternoon. Batting fifth, Ella Arndt out at short. Batting sixth, Lily Bukowski in left field, wearing jersey number 31. Megan Burns is going to be roaming center field for the Phantoms of West Pere, wearing jersey number 21. The switch in the lineup is actually going to be the designated player is going to be Emily Venden, wearing jersey number 13 and batting eighth. And then Peyton, I got the pronunciation here on that, Peyton Shabenis is going to be in right field, and the flex player wearing jersey number 34. So that's Koken, Wagendorf, Hansel, Linson, Arndt, Bukowski, Burns, Venden, Shabenis, and the flex player in right field, Fulmer. We are just about all set for National Anthem starting lineups. I'm going to jump out there and bring those to you. You're watching W7, presented by the one, the only, Jolly Good Soda.
Michigan High School and the Bay Conference promote good sportsmanship. Win, lose, or draw, always be a good sport. Today's medical coverage is provided by Janine Ziemer from Bellin Health. Thank you, Janine, for keeping the health of the student athletes in good, tip-top shape. And now for today's starting lineups. First, for the Mishicot Indians. Leading off and playing center field, number 9, Cora Nelson. Second, playing the shortstop position, number 2, Kaylin Adair. Batting third, pitching today, number 11, Cora Stadola. And in the cleanup spot, the catcher, number 7, Casey Bouchard. Batting fifth, playing first base, number 14, Caitlin Callahan. Batting sixth, playing at third base, number 4, Carson Cruz. our national anthem. Play ball. I want to thank W7 Productions for streaming today's game. If you've got a family member that can't be here, make sure they check out the stream from W7 Productions.
All right, we are back. We're all set. National Anthem starting lineups in the books. Today's game brought to you by Jolly Good Soda. They put the pop in Wisconsin. We'll take a quick pause. We'll hear from them. First pitch up next. A little wind here. We'll turn down the on-field mic for a second. There we go, leading things off. Let me get that screen out of there. A little windy here. First pitch in there for a strike in the circle. And we talked about is the number 25, Nevaeh Wagendorf, doing the catching duties. The other half of the battery is Morgan Hansel. That one outside, ball one. So that'll even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike to the leadoff batter here at West Pere. Mishicot, the top of the first. Cora Nelson, player of the game the other night against Random Lake. She swings over the top of that one, and she's in the hole. No balls, or 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one outside corner paints the edge of the black. Strike 3. Nelson down on strikes to get things going here. So that'll bring up the shortstop, number 2, Kaylin Adair. See the wind out there blowing out kind of the left center, just over the scoreboard. Beautiful facility here at Westwood Elementary. First pitch swinging is Adair. She pops that right side over to make the grab out there in right field. That is the flex player, Lydia Fulmer. There we go. Get that turned down there a little bit. So that'll bring up Cora Stadola. She's in the circle this afternoon for the Mishicot Indians. That one in there for a strike. So Wagendorf working very efficiently here in the early going. She looks over to the dugout. She gets the sign, checks the armband. Rocks back, fires in there, strike 2. That one hit right side. Fielded cleanly over there at second base by Shabenis. 3 up, 3 down go the Indians. And we head to the bottom of the first. It is West De Pere nothing, Mishicot nothing. Coming to bats, the Phantoms here on W7. You are watching W7 presented by the one, the only Jolly Good Soda. They put the pop in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Three up, 3 down went the Indians in their half of the first to get things started. For the Phantoms now in the home half of the first is going to be their third baseman, Leah Koken. So Koken will get things started here for the Phantoms. Bottom of the first here. Let us know who you're watching for, where you're watching from. Put it in the comments. First comment of the day there from Melissa K, watching from Belle Plaine, Minnesota, cheering on Cora and the rest of the Mishicot Indians. Thank you for watching, Melissa. We appreciate you watching as much as we enjoy streaming these games. That one popped up right side, giving chase. Gonna land in foul territory. So that'll even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike here to the leadoff batter. Bottom of the first for the Phantoms, Leah Koken, the senior. One of 8 seniors here on the roster for the Phantoms. Quite the contrary to the roster of the Indians of Mishicot, just the 2 seniors. That one hit in the center field, coming on, making the grab, Cora Nelson. So 1 up, 1 down. That'll make way for the pitcher, number 25, Nevaeh Wagendorf. Good buddy, big W7 follower. First pitch swinging, that one fouled back out of play. Stadola, strike 3. Wagendorf sees 3 pitches. 2 up, 2 down for the Phantoms. That'll bring up the catcher, Morgan Hansel. Left to right in the outfield, Sanford, Nelson, Scarta. On the infield, Krause at third, Adair at short, Carrico at second, Callahan down at first. Richard and Stadola the battery with Stadola in the circle. Linson, the first baseman, waits on deck. Should a Hansel get on base here and extend the inning? Popping that one up, drifting back, Carrico can't make the grab. Down to second, and hustle play in the second is Hansel. So Hansel on second with a 2-out double, I guess, depending on how generous you want to be with the scoring. Carrico unable to go back and make the catch, and Nelson playing a little too deep out there in center field, can't come up and make the grab. So Linson in the box here looking to pick up an RBI with Hansel out at second. The 11 hits and 33 plate appearances for Linson this year. She's got 10 RBIs. She leads the team. She'll look to pick up RBI number 11 here with this at bat. That one in there, strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Linson. That one popped up, right side, giving chase, making the grab, just out of the view of the camera was Callahan. So the threat erased, and we head to the top of the second. West Pier nothing, Mishicot nothing, here on W7, presented by the one, the only Jolly Good Soda. They put the pop in Wisconsin.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Wisconsin. This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Top of the second here at Westwood Elementary School, home of the beautiful facility that the West Pier Phantoms get to call home. It's going to be Burchard, Callahan, Kraus. That'll be the first 3 that Mishicot will send to the plate here in the top of the second. Casey doing the catching duties this afternoon for Mishicot. The Indians come in 6-1 overall, 4-0 in Big East play, coming off that big win over Random Lake on Tuesday night. The lone setback for the Indians was against Algoma, and he lost 8-7. Wagendorf, the offering. Burchard sends that one out to left field, off the glove of Bukowski. And Casey standing at second. So a leadoff double for Burchard, and we'll get a courtesy runner. It looks like that's going to be number 6. That's Alicia Konjerski. So she'll head out to second, and a big leadoff double for the catcher. That one in there for a strike. Jersky holding at second. 0-1 to the junior Callahan. That one bounces off the front of home plate. Even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Caitlin Callahan just 1 for 4 on the year, a double, and an RBI. That one in there, strike 2. Brian Callahan always checking in on the Mishicot broadcast. Love to see you checking in, Brian. Searsport, Maine, cheering on the Indians. Catch up on some of the comments as we head through the broadcast here this afternoon. Callahan watches that one low. So that'll leave the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner out at second is Konjerski, who is courtesy running for the catcher. Wagendorf rocks, comes to the plate. Outside, ball 4. So the first 2 runners aboard here in the top of the second. And that'll bring up the third baseman, number 4, Carson Kraus. Kraus takes strike at the knees. That one skips in there for a ball. 1-1 the count. First 2 runners aboard. Callahan at first. Konjerski at second. Kraus at the plate. 1-1 the count to her. She grounds that one to the left side. Not going to be fielded cleanly. Kraus aboard on the air. So that'll load the bases up. It'll bring up Kieran Sanford. She takes strike right at the top of the zone at the numbers. Carrico on deck, Scarta in the hole, and back to the top. Mishicot hopes to go and have a big inning here, but Sanford now in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded here, top of the second. Golden opportunity for the Indians here in their road blacks. Phantoms, black bottoms, orange tops. That one inside corner, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Wagendorf says. So gets the big first out of the inning. So with 1 out, that'll bring up Bailey Carrico, the second baseman. She sends that first pitch offering down the left field line, but foul. Left to right for the Phantoms, Bukowski, Burns, and Fulmer. In the outfield, Koken, Arndt, Shabenes, and Linson, third to first. That one right back up the middle. Wagendorf fields the spot, throws down to first, and off the helmet of Carrico. So Mishicot strikes for 1. Phantoms do get 1 out on that exchange. So Carrico with the RBI. And the freshman Sierra Scarter now stands in the right-handed batter's box against the righty Wagendorf. She's in the hole, no balls, one strike. Not chasing upstairs is Scarta, 1-1. Nelson on deck, should Scarta reach. Hansel behind the plate doing a nice job framing that one back up into the strike zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the freshman Sierra Scarta, batting in the 9th spot here. Golden opportunity to pick up one more run here. Bases loaded, the Indians have it with nobody out. Wagendorf doing a nice job so far. Just he got the strikeout on Sanford, the ground out, force out by Carrico. And now Wagendorf, an opportunity to get out of this no out bases loaded jam with just giving up the 1 run. That one, jam shot right side. Chabeni's unable to field it cleanly. 1 more across the plate here for the Indians in the top of the 2nd. And the wheels of Scarta put the pressure on Chabeni's. She's unable to field it. So back to the order we go in the center fielder, Cora Nelson. First and second, 2 outs. Kathy Nelson checking in from Fort Myers. Cheering on Mishicot, but especially that granddaughter, Cora. Here she is right here for you, Kathy. She sends that offer into center field, drifting back, making the catch is Burns. So the Indians strike first here in the top of the 2nd. They pick up 2 runs. Could have had more, but Wagendorf and the Phantoms do a nice job working their way out of the jam. Mishicot 2, West of Pier nothing. Coming to bat here on W7 in the bottom of the 2nd. You're watching W7 presented by one the only Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Back here, bottom of the 2nd. 2 runs in the top of the 2nd there for the Indians. Phantom's going to look to draw even here in their half of the 2nd, leading things off. Will be the shortstop, Ella Arndt. She digs into the right-handed batter's box. Go head-to-head here with Nelson. That one fouled back right into the netting. As you see there, our camera attached to that netting and got a good workout there. I'd say the attachments have held. 14 pitches for Cora Stadola, 9 of them in there for strikes. That one, another strike. 0-2 now to the leadoff batter in the 2nd, Ella Arndt. That one going to be popped and head over to the batting cages. So the count remains no balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 2nd for the Phantoms. Ella Arndt on deck is Bukowski, followed by Burns. For either of those reach, it'll be Emily Venden and then Peyton Chabenes before getting back to the top of the lineup. That one rolled over, fouled on the left field line. That one fouled back, unable to hang on to it. So we'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes to Ella Arndt. That one skips in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. True doubleheader today on W7. Following this one, we've got Tosa East versus Germantown. Jolly good soda party for Germantown tonight. Change up, swung on and missed there by Arndt. Nice job by Stadola in the circle. 1 up, 1 down. And that'll bring up the left fielder, number 31, Lily Bukuski. The second strikeout for Stadola in 1 1/3 innings so far. 20 pitches, 14 of them 4 strikes. That one a ball to Bukuski. That one low, 2-0. West of Pier 4-5 overall, 3-2 in Bay Conference play coming in today's matchup. That one outside corner, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike to the left fielder, Lily Bukuski. Phantoms picking up wins over Notre Dame, Xavier, the co-op of Green Bay East-West, as well as Shawano, riding a 2-game win streak coming to this one. Big swing and a miss there to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stadola looking to pick up her 3rd strikeout of the afternoon. That one high and outside. That'll run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to the left fielder, Lily Bukuski. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bukuski down on strikes, the 3rd strikeout of the afternoon against 5 batters here for Stadola. So throwing a gem so far in the early going. That one will skip in there for a ball. That one popped back out of play. It'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. That'll head on over to the JV diamond. Back behind us, the JV squad for both Mishicot and West of Pier. Chance to square off this afternoon. One, that one popped back into the netting. So very quickly, the count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes to the center fielder, Megan Burns. Stadola and the Indians looking for another 1, 2, 3 defensive outing here in the bottom of the 2nd. That one popped back out of play. Burns will step back into the right-hander batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes to her. Waiting back on it, ripping it up right back up the middle. That one's going to make all the way out to the center field fence. Burns around first. She's going to be in the second with a stand-up double. So a 2-out double for the center fielder, Megan Burns. Sends it right out there to where she plays. And that will make way for number 37, the designated player. Nope, not number 37, number 13. I changed everything but the number on the scorecard. Emily Venden, the designated player this afternoon. Mishicot struck for 2 runs here in the top of the second. West Pere looking to get one of those back right here, right now. Burns out at second, Venden in the box looking to find some green grass and room to run. That one outside. I'll leave the count 1 ball, 1 strike. That one right in there for a strike. 1-2 now. Sadola toes the rubber, looking to get out of this one. And she will, picking up the 4th strikeout of the afternoon. The Phantoms strand 1 out at second. We head to the top of the third. West Pere nothing. Mishicot 2 coming to the plate, looking to add to it here on W7, presented by the one and only Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Back here, top of the third, leading things off is going to be the shortstop, Kaylin Adair. She's going to send that one down the third base line. Nice backhand across the diamond. Throw's going to be in the dirt. Unable to dig it out was Linson. Nice backhand stop over that third by Koken to keep it on the infield. But the throw in the dirt, Linson unable to dig it out. And that'll bring up the pitcher, number 11, Cora Stadola. She watches that one on the outside corner in there for a strike. Grandma Nancy checking in, cheering on Cora. Nice pitching, Cora. And now Grandma Nancy would like you to get the bat going as well. That one line shots right to Arntz. Diving back over at first is Adair, nearly doubled off. So that will be the first out here in the third. That'll bring up the catcher, Casey Brochard. That one in there for a strike. Wagendorf the offering. That one slapped foul out of play. So no balls, 2 strikes here to the catcher. Casey, she'll dig in here, look to shorten up the swing a little bit. That one outside, 1-2. That one outside, leaving the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Burchard. And we've got down at first, Kaylin Adair, leadoff single for her. Throw high by Koken. So runners at the corners now. And we're going to get a courtesy runner. It's going to be Konjerski. She's going to make her way down to first. So it'll be Konjerski now at first, Adair at third. 1 out here for Mishicot. Caitlin Callahan will dig in the box now on the right-hand side. That one high. Callahan down at first today. That one skips in there. 2 balls, no strikes to the junior Caitlin Callahan. .30. You don't want to give her anything over the heart of the plate here. She'll put that one on the other side of the fence. That one low, ball 4. So that'll load things up. So back to where we were in the second inning. Bases loaded again for the Indians. This time with 1 out. And at the plate is going to be the third baseman, Carson Kraus. That one low. Kraus looking for any way on here. Ball 4, base hit, good enough for her. Will be an RBI either way. Obviously, we'd like to find some green grass out there and pick up a couple RBIs. Got 6 of them on the year, does Carson coming into this one. That one in there for a strike, 1-1. 9 hits in 15 plate appearances here for Carson. That one outside, ball 2. See the Mishicot dugout there, Carrico. She had the RBI back in the second. They got the scoring started. That one in there for a strike. Even the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Sanford on deck, Carrico in the hole. The Indians would love to see Sierra Scarda in the box. That would mean a big inning. That one skied high. Going to be in the land of nowhere. Making the grab, though. Coming home with the throw. In there, safe. Great base running there by Adair. Tagging and scoring for the 3rd run of the game. Heck of an effort out there in center field by Burns to even make that even close. coming in, making the basket catch, squaring herself up and firing it home. But Adair just a step too fast, and it's 3-0 Mishicot. So now runners at first and second and 2 outs. Sanford right side. Over to Shabenes. She'll flip the first. But the Indians strike again, 4-1 this time. And we head to the bottom of the third. It is Mishicot 3, West De Pere nothing. But coming to bat here on W7, presented by the one, the only, Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Back here, bottom of the third, we had Mishicot with a 3-run lead. To get things going here for the Phantoms, it's going to be Arndt, McCuskey, and Burns. No, it should be Shabenes, and then back to the top. Shabenes sends that one out to left field. Making the grab out there is Sanford. So it's 9-1-2. I had that wrong. Shabenes flies out to left field for the first out of the inning. So one pitch, one out here for the Phantoms, and they're half of the third. Back to the top of the order we go in Koken. And she sends that one first pitch right back up to middle, out to the center fielder, Nelson. So Koken aboard here with one out in the bottom of the third. And that'll bring up the pitcher, number 25, Nevaeh Wagendorf. Don't forget to pop in the comments there. Tell us where you're watching from. Send a shout out to somebody playing on the diamond tonight. They might be in the dugout, whoever it might be a coach, might be a team manager, might be the guy that got the field looking so sharp here for this tremendous non-conference matchup here this afternoon between the 6-1 Mishicot and the host, the West De Pere Phantoms at 4-5. Wagendorf in the box, swings through the 0-1 offering. Now in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. That one fouled back. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Koken down there at first with the 1-out single. That one slapped right side. Coming over to make the play is Sierra Escarda with the shoelace catch out there in right field for the second out of the inning. The bright yellow ball making its way into the stark white glove of Sierra Escarda. So 2 outs now, and that'll bring up the catcher, Morgan Hansel. That one outside for a ball. That one up top, 2-0. 42 pitches for Cora Stadola this afternoon, 30 of them in there for a strike. 4 strikeouts so far and 2 2/3. A double by Burns, and that's really the lone hit. Double by Burns, and Koken with a hit. That one, high ball 4. So that'll put runners at first and second, 2 outs. That'll bring up the cleanup batter, the first baseman, number 18, Carly Linson. That one top of the strike zone right there at the numbers for a strike. As we said before, Linson, 11 hits, 33 plate appearances coming in this one, batting .333 with 10 RBIs, the most on this Phantom squad. And she takes a big swing under that one. She's in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. To the junior in the circle, Cora Stadola, looking to get out of this 2-out jam here. Fulmer on second, Hansel over there on first. Linson looking to move him around. That one slapped foul. She'll stay alive, 0-2. That one set right back up the middle. That's going to score at least one. Nelson sees it go under the glove. And around third and scoring is Fulmer. So that one didn't pop up out of the grass and into the glove of Nelson out there in center. That allowed Fulmer to score the opening run of the game for the Phantoms. It's now 3-1 Mishicot. West Superior will continue to bat in their bottom half of the third, looking to pick up another. Ella Arndt will make her way in the right-handed batter's box. 12 hits, 26 at-bats. She watches that strike go by. 0-1, batting .462 on the year, the highest average of all Phantoms. Turning out to be a beautiful afternoon. The wind's starting to set here at Westwood Elementary. The softball diamond set back behind it. Beautiful facility here in West Superior. 1 ball, 1 strike to number 11 in the box, Ella Arndt. Golden opportunity here for the Phantoms in the home half of the third. That one goes under the shoe tops, 2-1. That one's going to be popped up right side. That could be trouble. It is. It falls. Coming home and scoring the second run of the game is Hansel. She was running on contact with 2 outs. And now we've got a ball game again here in the bottom of the third and runners at the corners with 2 outs. Phantoms feeling it here. Chance to tie things up 3-2. Runners now at the corners. Lintonville at third, Arndt at first with that little duck snort single to right center or right field line. That one up top, 1-0. Nothing had really hit too hard here off of Stadola. Just a couple of kind of jam shots, a single back up the middle that should have been fielded cleanly, keeping the runner at third. But it got under the glove, and that has kind of opened up the opportunities here for West De Pere in the bottom of the third. 1 ball, 1 strike now to the left fielder, Lily Bukowski. She fouls that one off, 1-2. So if you're Coach Don Shimmick and the rest of the Mishicot Indians, right here, right now, this is the pitch that you want to get out of this on. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners at the corners, 2 runs already in for the Phantoms. Outside, 2-2. That's a good offering there from Stadola, but an even better eye and plate discipline by Bukowski. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Stadola gets out of the jam, but not before the Phantoms can strike for 2. So after 3, it is Mishicot 3, West De Pere 2. We head to the top of the 4th here on W7. Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Mishicot softball. I'm Callie Krieger. I'm Abby Garso, and W7 is for the girls. We got the beat, we got the beat, we got the beat. Yeah, we got it.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you...
Back here, West De Pere, top of the 4th we head. We got a ball game again, 3-2 now. Phantoms struck for 2 in their home half of the 3rd. Leading things off for Mishicot is their second baseman, Bailey Carrico. She pounds that one foul down the third base line. That'll even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here, top of the 4th we play. Division III Mishicot ranked in the top 10 in the most recent polls. The Phantoms in Division II. Unranked, but they've had some formidable opponents. Setbacks against Oshkosh West, Bayport, Neenah, and New London, as well as Seymour. Carrico in the hole, 1 ball, 2 strikes here leading off the 4th. She'll muscle that one over to the right side. Jimenez over to first, got her. So 1 up, 1 down for the Indians. That'll bring up the right fielder, number 3, Sierra Scarta. Scarda, the lone freshman here on the Mishicot roster. To go along with two seniors in Kayla Thielbar and Madeline Tinkerthal. Then a sprinkling of sophomores and juniors. Scarda down the line, third base, but foul. 1 ball, 1 strike to the freshman Sierra Scarda. 4 hits and 13 plate appearances. 3 of them singles, 1 triple, and a couple RBIs. Scarda able to leg one out earlier. She sends that one left center field. Roaming over, though, is Burns. Right in front of the scoreboard there, makes the grab. So 2 up, 2 down here for the Indians. That'll bring up the center fielder, Cora Nelson. Gives us an opportunity to pop this one up. The Nelson family always on watching us, so we appreciate it. The Schulers in Watertown, Minnesota. Ground ball right side. Shabetes over to first. 3 up, 3 down go the Indians. They go quietly in the top of the 3rd. We head to the bottom, or they go quietly in the 4th. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Mishicot 3, West of Pier 2 coming to bat here on W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Good times here in West of Pier. We got a good one on tap. Mishicot 3, West of Pier 2, bottom of the 4th we head. West of Pier were able to strike for 2 in the last innings. They sent Mishicot quietly, looking to keep the good times rolling here in the bottom of the 4th. Will be West of Pier. And getting things going for West of Pier will be number 21, the center fielder, Megan Burns. Sadola the offering in there for a strike to get things started. Burns a double on the afternoon. That one low, 1-1. That one high and outside. So 2-1 now to the center fielder, Megan Burns. Sadola cruised through the first couple innings. Very efficient in the circle since then. Had a little bit of struggles. 60 pitches, 40 of them for strikes. Nothing hit real hard, just finding gaps. Over to third, Carson Krause with it up across the diamond into the glove of Callahan. And 1 up, 1 down. And that will bring up number 13, the designated player, Emily Venden. Venden takes inside for ball 1. That one high, swinging through it though. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one outside. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Venden. She'll look to get the rally started here for the Phantoms. They're home half of the 4th. Trailing 3-2, 1 out here. That one outside, 3-1. Stadola nibbling the corners. Blue not biting, as well as Venden at the plate. Gonna have to come in over the plate on this one, I'd imagine, is Stadola. That one fouled back out of play. That'll run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Out in the outfield for the Indians, left to right, Sanford, Nelson, Scarta. Kraus and Adair on the left side, Carrico, Callahan on the right. 3-2 offering, slapped back out of play. You are not going to see that happen too often. That one stuck between the top guide wire and the net. I tell you what, you could try that probably 1,000,001 times and it would never happen. So we'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Stadola to the plates. Oh, right down there inside corner, strike 3 looking. Down goes Venden. The big second out of the inning. That'll bring up number 5, the second baseman, Peyton Shabenes. Aunt Lisa cheering on Peyton and the rest of the West of Pier squad all the way out in Strasburg, Colorado. That one popped up right side. Callahan comes on, makes the grab. So no runs, no hits in the bottom of the 4th for West of Pier, and we head to the top of the 5th. Mishicot 3, West of Pier 2. You're watching W7, presented by the one, the only, Jolly Good Soda. Top of the 5th here at West of Pier. Mishicot with a 3-2 lead. Leading things off for the Indians in their half of the 5th is the shortstop, Kalen Adair. First pitch swinging, skies that one high in the center field. Off the glove. So a long, loud single, really an air. Unable to make the grab out there in center field, fighting the setting sun. Is Megan Burns. So Adair aboard on the air. That'll bring up Cora Stadola. Stadola takes ball 1. Indians will look to get back at least one of the runs they gave up there in the bottom of the 3rd. The story of the Mishicot Indians this year has been the big inning. You can avoid the giving up the big inning to them, a 6, 7, 8 spot to them. You have a chance to stay in the game as long as you can. However, you give up that big inning, you give them an extra out or two, they'll take full advantage of it, and they'll turn that extra opportunity into several runs. They bat here, top of the fifth in West Pere, outside, ball 2, so that'll run the count. 2 balls, 1 strike to the pitcher for Mishicot, number 11, Cora Stadola, one of several juniors on the roster. All of this team will be back next year, minus Kayla Thiegelbar and Madeline Tingerthal, the 2 seniors. Everybody else will be back. For a very good 6-1 Mishicot squad, 4-0. They control their destiny now in the Big East after a big win on Tuesday night down in Random Lake, 17-7, I believe it was. 17-10 it ended up being. That one sky high left side coming over. That one's gonna fall, find some green grass. So 2 very catchable balls there by the Indians, hit by the Indians. Burns able to get her glove on one of them and not make the grab, and the other one just a little miscommunication out there between the left fielder and center fielder. And as it sits, the first 2 runners on, first and second. Adair at second, Stadola at first for the catcher. And that one fought off out of play. Even the count, 1-1. Casey will dig in. Wagendorf takes a peek at the armband. Now she comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Big opportunity. For the Indians. That one fouled off. The 1-2 offering from Wagendorf. That one sent to short. They'll go the long way across the diamond, Will Arndt. So Casey will advance the runners now over to second and third and 1 out. That'll bring up the junior first baseman, Caitlin Callahan. She'll call time. The Northern Iowa recruit will get the automatic pass down to first. So that will load the bases up for number 4 and third baseman, Carson Kraus. Kraus will look to find some green grass out in the outfield. That one in there for a strike. Even better for Kraus if she can go shopping in one of those alley gaps. She's got speed, so does Callahan at first, and it could turn into that big inning for the Indians like we talked about. You need to avoid against them. That one up top, 1-1. Adair at first, Stadola at second, Callahan at first. So Adair at third, Stadola at second, Callahan at first. Kraus in the box, a 1-1 count, and the Indians leading 3-2 here, top of the fifth. Pivotal moment for the Phantoms if they want to stay alive. That one skied high, back up against the fence, and gone! Carson Kraus clears the bases A grand slam by the sophomore following an intentional walk to Caitlin Callahan to load him up, and Carson Krause makes him pay with 4. So that'll clear the bases. A grand salami for the sophomore Carson Krause. And that'll get her the home run sombrero, it looks like. I don't know what they got going on there. Who knows? So a grand salami for Carson Krause following the intentional walk to Caitlin Callahan. You play the percentages. You're hoping for a ground ball force out. And instead it goes over the center field fence. Sanford over to short Arntz across the diamond to Linson. And now 2 outs. But you go back to the big inning that we talked about. You gave him an extra out. It started with a fly ball to center field that wasn't handled. Then another pop-up behind shortstop and the coming on of left fielder and center fielder unable to get there. That could have been 2 outs to start the inning. Instead, nobody out, and it got the bases loaded eventually and cleared the way for Carson Krause to hit it over the center field fence. Now in the box is the second baseman, Bailey Carrico. Line shot right side, right to the first baseman. Linson will pick it up and step on the bag. However, the damage has been done there in the top of the 5th by the sophomore Carson Krause. A grand salami to dead center field, and it is Mishicot 7, West of Pier 2. They're coming to bat. They are going to have to get the lumber out and start working early. They're running on opportunities as we head to the bottom of the 5th here on W7. Presented by the one, the only, Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, West of here. Gonna have to reach in that bag of tricks, pull out a few hits, and string some together here. They trail 7-2. They've got just 9 outs left to play with here to pick up at least 5. Leading things off for the Phantoms here in their bottom half of the 5th. Top of the order to the third baseman, Leah Koken. So if you're West of here, trailing by 5, this is exactly, you don't want to be trailing by 5, but in terms of the lineup, this is where you want to be. Start at the top, one at a time. Not going to get it back in one swing. That one low, 2-0. You've got your senior third baseman in the box, Leah Koken. Batting .407 on the year. That one in there for a strike. Sadola now behind the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. She'll work to get back square here on the next one. 70 pitches, 71 pitches for Sadola, 46 of them in there for a strike. 6 strikeouts through 4 innings of work. 2-1 offering. That one back up the middle. Diving attempt by Carrico. Unable to get a glove on it and in the center field. Out to Nelson goes the ball, and aboard first with a leadoff single is Koken. That'll bring up the pitcher, Nevaeh Wagendorf. Last time we were here, 2 home runs for her. She will at least look to find something in a gap and keep the line moving here for the Phantoms. She would love to put one over to the center field fence and answer the grand slam by Mishicot and Carson Kraus in the top half of the 5th. Pulls the string, does Cora. 1-1. Wagendorf, as I mentioned, those 2 home runs the last time we were here when they played Notre Dame. She loves those bright lights at W7. No home runs since then. Waiting for us to come back here. Perhaps get another one. The 1-1 offering slapped foul and going to be up against the tarp for the infield. That one tracked down by Scarta. They'll flip it back in, and Wagendorf in the hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first is Koken. She is aboard with the leadoff single. Hansel on deck, Linson in the hole. That one slapped left side past the diving glove of Adair. And the first 2 runners aboard. Not much you can do about that. Both Carrico and Adair hitting the ground diving and just past the outstretched gloves of both of them. Couple singles here to get things going for the Phantoms in the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up the catcher, Morgan Hansel. That one popped right side, should be infield fly, and it will be. Carrico settles under it, makes the grab. So Hansel out on the infield fly to Carrico for the first out of the bottom of the 5th. So that'll make way for the first baseman, Carly Linson, as we've mentioned a couple of times. 10 RBIs and the most for the Phantoms coming into this one. So right kid, right spot here if you're a Phantom. A ton of extra base hits. 11 hits for her. 5 have been doubles, 1 triple, and a couple of home runs. So 8 of her 11 hits have gone for extra bases. And now we are going to get a courtesy runner. That's going to be number 12. Noelle Runke will come in and run for Wagendorf at first. Koken out at second. Now Runke running for Wagendorf at first. Linson in the box. 11 hits for her coming into this one, 8 of them for extra bases. Look inside the West Superior dugout as they try to channel that energy here to Linson in the box. She's ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. That one fouled back right at the padding beneath the fence. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 offering, swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Linson very quickly back in the box. She'll dig in here against the junior, Cora Stadola. The 2-2 offering, pop back out of play, and we'll do it again. That one's shot into right field. That's going to be over Scarta's head. It could be more, and it is a 3-run bomb, and Linson answers the call from the top of the 5th. She took that 2-2 offering and served it way out there in the right field, out to the slide. Carly Linson, a 3-run bomb, her 3rd home run of the year, her 9th extra base hit out of 12 on the season. So that'll make it 7-5. Still one out here in the bottom of the 5th for the Phantoms. As they make their way through the heart of the lineup, that'll bring up the shortstop, number 11, Ella Arndt. We had to go out there and get that softball. We're out of softballs between fouling them off and a 3-run bomb. My goodness. When I got here at about 3 o'clock, the wind was blowing out the left center field at a pretty stiff pace. And I thought it would be a home run fest. Now the wind has set here in the later stages of the game. And Kraus and Linson have hit 2 bombs here in the 5th. Mishicot leads 7-5, 1 out. Here for the Phantoms, they continue to climb back into this one. A live look in the dugout here as Arndt steps back into the box. The 0-2 offering here from Sestola on the way. That one grounder right side, Carrico. She'll field it, a little bit of a bobble, rushes the throw, and they say she got her. I was blocked off by the home plate umpire, so I'm not going to argue. It was a bang-bang play. It goes in favor of the Indians. So now with 2 outs, we're going to get a pinch hitter. Looks like it's going to be number 15. Check that. It's going to be Jade Cruz, the junior. So Cruz will bat here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th with the Phantoms trailing by 2. As I go through the stats, I don't see an official at bat for Cruz. She takes strike 1 to start things off. That one skips in there for a ball to the backstop. Marshall will gather. Back to Sedola in the circle. 89 pitches on the afternoon, 60 of them for strikes. 4 2/3 in the books, 6 strikeouts, 5 runs, 3 of them earned, just 1 walk for Sedola. That one a bit high. That'll on the count. 2 balls, 1 strike to the pinch hitter, Jade Cruz. There we go, I found her now. 6 hits on 13 at-bats, including a double. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3 runs already across here for the Phantoms in the bottom of the 5th as they trail by 2. That one fouled back. So we'll reset, do it again. The 2-2 offering. That one's line shot right side, right at the right fielder, Sierra Scarta. She comes in, and that will retire the side. But a 3-run shot to get things going here in the bottom of the fifth by first baseman Carly Linson. Has tightened things up a little bit as we head to the sixth. It's Mishicot 7, West of Pere 5. We are going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We've got an instant classic brewing here in West of Pere. It's Mishicot 7, West of Pere 5 here on W7.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Wisconsin needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Well, back here at Westwood Elementary School on the campus of West of Pere School District, we have a W7 Instant Classic brewing here this afternoon. Mishicot striking for 2 in the second, 1 in the third, a grand slam from Carson Krause in the fifth for a total of 7. Meanwhile, West of Pere, 2 in the third, and a 3-run shot by Carly Linson in the bottom of the fifth has him at 5. 7-5 is our score here. In the top of the sixth, we play. Sierra Scarta will lead things off and foul that one back to the net. She's in the hole, no balls, 1 strike. Pitching change for West of Pere has Leah Koken now in the circle. She'll take a peek at the armband. The 0-1 offering, that one shot down the right side, just gonna be foul. So no balls, 2 strikes to the freshman Sierra Scarta. She'll come back here, grab the bat from the on-deck batter, Cora Nelson. She'll reset herself and await the 0-2 offering from Koken. She chases upstairs. That one's skied high left side. Over to make the grab is, I believe that's still Arndt out there at short. And it is. So with 1 out here in the sixth, back to the top of the lineup go the Indians here. And Cora Nelson. She takes strike 1 outside corner. That one up top. Live look in the Mishicot dugout here as they cheer on Cora Nelson when she bats with 1 out. That one fouled back right at our camera. And it just keeps getting better and better. It got the net out of the way for us, actually, in all honesty, so that's good. A little crooked now, but hey, we're going to have to make do here. We've got just 2 innings left to play. That one up top, 1 ball, 2 strikes. I beg your pardon. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Cora Nelson. Outside corner, strike 3. Nelson down on strikes. for the second time tonight. Nelson goes down looking. It'll bring up the shortstop, number 2, Kaylin Adair. Swing and a miss there by Adair. If you are West of Pere, this is exactly what you wanted. Mishicot grabbed all the momentum in the top of the 5th with that grand slam. West of Pere grabbed it back with a 3-run home run, and now looking to shut down the bats of Mishicot in the top of the order. And Nelson and Adair before heading to the bottom of the 6th. Adair watches that one skip in there. The count runs 1-1. 1 for 3 this afternoon is Adair, a couple of runs. The offering from Koken outside, not chasing, is Adair. So Wagendorf, 5-inning pitch, 7 hits, 7 runs, 3 of them earned, 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. Adair pops that one back and just off the roof of the dugout, not a play. Great hustle by Linson over there. So the book is closed on Wagendorf for now. She could come back in and pitch, potentially. 78 pitches for her, 52 of them for strikes. Koken here so far, 12 pitches, 8 of them in there for a strike. And that one fouled back. And the count will remain 2 balls, 2 strikes here to the sophomore, Kaylin Adair. She'll scrape some dirt out of the right-hand batter's box, plants the right foot and back in. That one outside corner. We will run the count full. Sadola on deck. Koken does not want to see her. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So West of Pere quiets the bats of Mishicot there in the top of the 6th. And we head to the bottom of the 6th. West of Pere looking to tie things up, if not take the lead here on W7. Mishicot 7, West of Pere 5, but coming to bats. This afternoon, took some looks over at West of Pere, warming up for tonight's matchup. Bottom of the 6th we head, leading things off for West of Pere, number 21, Megan Burns. She takes strike 1. Sadola remains in the circle. Her and their Mishicot Indian team leads 7-5 as the wind starts to pick up and shift directions just a bit. Now kind of blowing out towards the left field foul line, as you see by the flag there to the left of the scoreboard in your upper left-hand corner. Burns takes ball 1, so the count even at 1-1. Alex Conover in the on-deck circle. Runs the count 2-1. Burns 1 for 2 today. Sends that one back up the middle. Carrico to the backhand, unable to come up with it and get it across the diamond. So a leadoff single here for Burns in the bottom of the 6th. And let's see what head coach Jennifer Tim now decides to do. Conover makes her way to the plate area. I believe she will bat here for Emily Venden. We see the dugout there, as well as home plate umpire and Coach Tim talking over the substitution. It's like the draft. The pick is in, and it is Alex Conover. So Conover will bat here, bottom of the 6th, trailing by 2. Runner at first is Burns. That one in there for a strike. And Stodola back ahead of the count. No balls, 1 strike. Conover, so far this year, 2 hits on 6 at-bats. One of those 2 hits has been a home run, the other a double. She will look potentially for another home run here. That one low. That'll run the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. Conover under that one, and the count 1-2. Peyton Shabeny's the second baseman in the on-deck circle. And swing and a miss, strike 3. Conover down on strikes, and a big first out here for Mishicot. So Peyton Shabeny's in the box now. 1 out. The runner at first is Burns. She was aboard via the leadoff single. Nobody at third now. See what Burns wants to do. She'll make her way around third. Nice job by Mishicot getting the out at first. Sanford caught sleeping kind of out there in left field. Didn't come in and cover third. Burns saw it right away. She's around to third. So now with 2 outs and a runner at third, back to the top of the order we go. And Leah Koken, who's now in the circle and looking to potentially pick up the win, at least tie it here. That one in there, bottom of the strike zone, 0-1. Koken batting .407, 11 hits on the year, 4 doubles, 2 triples, and a home run, 8 RBIs. That one inside, but just off the plate. That one fouled back. I've got 1-2. The scoreboard's got 0-2, so we're going to go with no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, Leah Koken. Burns down there at third. That one turned on and ripped down the left field line, but just foul. A long, loud strike, and all we come back to and do is reset it. But an 0-2 pitch like that, you cannot leave that good of a pitch over the plate. Ahead in the count 0-2 to a leadoff batter, especially Leah Koken. Outside. Ball 1. Ahead in the count 0-2, top of the order here for West De Pere. That's where you want to live if you are Stodola. You want to see if you can't get Koken the chase. Prime time Wagendorf on deck. That one barely fouled back. If you're Stodola and the Mishicot Indians, you got to get this out right here. You do not want to roll this over to Wagendorf. Nice job battling here by Koken. Not sure we'll be able to fix that net up there for the rest of the game. So we'll see what we can do. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one skipped in there. Nice job keeping that one in front. The count 2-2. The West De Pere dugout kind of feels it. This is their best chance right here, right now, to get things tied up. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down on strikes goes the leadoff batter, Leah Koken. And a big out there. Cora Stodola pitches out of the jam. And we head to the top of the 7th here on W7. The Indians coming to bat. They'll look for some insurance runs, at least one, if not more. Mishicot 7, West De Pere 5 on W7. Presented by the one, the only, Jolly Good Soda. No. No.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you. These days are ours. Happy days. These days are ours. Share them with me. Goodbye, gray sky, hello blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. Feels so right. It can't be wrong, rocking and rolling all week long.
Back here, top of the 7th, leading things off is Cora Stodola. These two just went head-to-head, except Stodola was in the circle, Koken in the box, and Stodola got the best of her in a big strikeout to end the threat. 7-5 Mishicot, clinging to a 2-run lead, looking for the insurance run of the game right here. That one low. So the count, 3 balls, no strikes. To the leadoff batter here in the 7th, Cora Stadola. Mishicot looking to pick up their 7th win on the year. That one in there for a strike. That one low, ball 4. So that'll bring up the catcher, number 7, Casey Broshold. Check. Oh, as you say, check the swing. Yikes. So as it sits, no ball, 1 strike, I guess we're going to go with it. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Koken now well ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Stadola down at first. Broshold looking to move her around. Looking to get something to the right side, or at least to the outfield here now with 2 outs, or 2 strikes. That one low. The always dangerous bat of Caitlin Callahan awaits on deck. That's the one they chose to intentionally walk back in the 5th. Ground ball back up the middle. And nice job sacrificing the runner over there. So Stadola's going to make it down the 2nd. Great job with 2 strikes. Fighting off what was a pitcher's pitch there by Broshold. A quiet dugout there in West of here, looking to get back in there and get the bats going in the bottom of the 7th, and hopefully only trailing by 2. That one, top of the strike zone for a strike. Elbow, shoulders, knees, and toes. Elbow, shoulders, knees, and toes. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So now Callahan in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Interesting approach last time to intentionally walk Callahan. They played the percentages. And the numbers came up big for Mishicot. That went up high, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out to the junior Caitlin Callahan. And had to chase that one. Callahan dropped 3rd strike. She runs down the 1st. And Callahan out on the strikeout, 2-3. So that'll bring up Carson Kraus. So the runner at 2nd and 2 outs. Kraus in the box. Last time she stood there, she sent one out to center field. Burns turned. She went to the warning track. She ran. She reached back, hit the fence, and the ball dropped on the other side. For what is right now the decisive hit and runs of the game. You take away that grand slam from Kraus given to her by the opportunity of the intentional walk to Callahan, as well as a dropped ball out in the outfield to start the inning off. And it is a 5-3 game and lead for Mishicot, or for West De Pere. But as it stands right now, we head to the bottom of the 7th here on W7. Mishicot leads 7-5. You are watching W7, presented by the one and only Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Hey, got a little energy there in the West De Pere dugout. They're going to need every bit of it here in the bottom of the 7th. They trail by 2, 7-5. Leadoff batter is Nevaeh Wagendorf. She started the day in the circle. Gave up 7 runs, 3 of them earned through in 5 innings. Koken relieved her. Wagendorf in the box right now. She loves the bright lights of W7. That one hit out the right field. Skarda giving ground and making the grab. So 1 up, 1 down here in the 7th. So that'll bring up the catcher, Morgan Hensel. One skips in there. Hensel on the day. 0 for 2 with a walk and a run. Linson awaits on deck. She had the 3-run bomb back in the bottom of the 5th. She is hoping Hensel can make her way onto the base pass here ahead of her. One ball, 1 strike. 1 out here in the 7th. That one high, 2-1. 116 pitches on the afternoon for the junior Cora Stadola. 78 of them in there for strikes. This the 29th batter. That one in there for a strike to count 2-2. 6 1/3 innings for Stadola so far. 7 hits, 5 runs, 3 of them earned. Just the 1 walk and 8 strikeouts. Hensel to right field. Skarda off the heel of the glove. And the door is now open, and West De Pere feels it there in the dugout. So Skarda able to make the first grab out there in right field. That one with a little spin on it, tailing towards the line, off the heel of the glove. And that will bring up the first baseman, Carly Linson, who last time sent one out there to right center field into the phantom slide on the playground. That one line shot back up the middle. That's going to one-hop Nelson. So runners at first and second now and one out. And a little bit of nervous tension here on the third base dugout. Now with runners at first and second and just a one out. And that's going to get a timeout here from head coach Dawn Shimmick. She will make her way to the mound. We're also going to get a courtesy runner or a pinch hitter, one of the two. So out to the mound goes head coach Dawn Shimmick. Here in the bottom of the seventh, Mishicot clinging to a 2-run lead. The tying run is aboard at first. And now at the plate, the go-ahead run in Ella Arndt. So Ella Arndt will dig into the box. At this point, you're trading outs for runs if you're the Indians. Take the easy out if you got it. You got to know if you bobble, you're going to first. Swing and a miss there on the first pitch by Arndt. So Sadola ahead in the count, no balls, one strike. 4.26 average coming in this one for Ella. That one hard shot back up the middle. Stadola over to third, and they get the force. Nice job there by Kraus. Quickly retreating to third base, putting her foot on the bag and making sure of the grab. So now 2 outs. So runners still at first and second. That'll bring up number 15, Jaden Cruz. Cruz, another 4.62 average coming in this one. First pitch swinging, popped back off the net, and that knocks the other one free finally. 6 hits on 13 at-bats on the season for Cruz. A double and 1 RBI. Sadola now ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. And West Pere down to their final strike of the game. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sadola gets him. Down on strikes, and the Mishicot Indians come into West Pere. They hang on for the win. Stick around for your Jolly Good Soda Player of the Game interview coming up next on W7. A heck of a non-conference battle here at West Pere. Mishicot comes in and wins 7-5. Behind a grand slam of Carson Kraus, Mishicot improves to 7-1. Overall, they remain 4-0 in Big East play. West Pere, meanwhile, they dropped to 4-6 overall. They remain 3-2 in the Bay. You've been watching W7 presented by Jolly Good Soda. Stick around. The player of the game coming up next.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Yep.
Well, it was Carson Krause. Who are you going to call in the top of the fourth inning? Mishicot called upon the bat of Carson Krause in a grand slam, what ended up being the go-ahead runs of the game. She earns our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. Carson, talk to me. I mean, great game overall. You end up with 5 RBIs. But talk to me about that at bat. Obviously, Callahan gets walked ahead of you. That's got to put a little chip on your shoulder. Like, really, you want to see me at the plate with the bases loaded? Okay, well, I'll show you what I can do.
Yeah, I don't know. Because usually, like, she's the one who's always hitting the home runs, but I just had to step up and do it for her. But
yeah, well, I mean, not just for her, but for the team and everything like that. Yeah.
But, yeah, I got to show them that I can do it, too. And we all can do it. Like, Bailey just hit one the other day.
Yeah, I mean, I every time I look at the box scores, it's somebody else hitting home runs for you guys. And tonight it was your night. Ultimately, I mean, West of Pere puts up 5 runs. You had 5 RBIs yourself in that one.
Yeah.
So it was West of Pere 5, you 5 essentially. But I mean, talk to me about this squad a little bit. I mean, obviously this is your first year on the varsity squad, right? And
no, I was on varsity
second year.
last
You're right.
year. Yeah.
You're right. But yeah, that's right. I kind of missed you guys a lot last year, but I mean, talk to me about this year's squad. I mean, you got just a couple of seniors. You got 2 good seniors in Thielbar and Tingerthal. Great bench presence, but just talk to me overall about them and your squad.
Yeah, we got players that can do anything and everything. Like, we're just all over the place, and we can just do anything.
Talk to me. 7th inning pressure gets a little tight there. You got 1 out, and now you got the heart of the lineup up for West of Pere. What Coach Shimmick come out there and tell you guys? I know she always has great words of wisdom, and probably come out there and make you guys laugh a little bit and relieve some of the tension.
Yeah, she was just telling us to, like, just play strong, don't play afraid, and just go out and do it.
Absolutely. What so far? I mean, it's season's like halfway over, but still a lot left to be played. What's one of the goals you guys have talked about for your team this year?
Going to state.
Just going to come out flat out and say it. We're not messing around. Our goal is to go to state. Throw that hat on there. There we go. Squash it down. Who cares about the hair? Big deal. But so going to state, that's one of the goals. Something I saw on social media the other day, which I think really cool, and your program always does a great job of, is incorporating the youth.
Yes.
How fun was that the other day, making some bag tags and stuff with the 8U?
It was fun. It was fun. They definitely have a lot of personality.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna give you a chance right now. Who's your bag tag buddy? Give him a shout out and
Olivia.
Olivia, who give him some love on W7. Olivia, what's your last name?
I don't remember.
Oh, you know, didn't you make a bag tag with her?
Yeah, but we just
my
did
goodness,
the first
Carson.
name.
Yeah, you're just you silly sophomore.
It's like a longer last name. I'm sorry.
All right,
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Next time.
Next time. You'll know her name on 8U night when they come out to the Dynamo, right?
Yes.
All righty. All right, good deal. Well, I tell you what, I don't know. That's not staying out, whatever. But I tell you what, it's been fun coaching in basketball, watching you grow up now on the bright lights of W7, getting your crack at it. You got Grand Slam there tonight. 7-5 Mishicot, the winners over West of Pere here on what ended up being a beautiful night in West of Pere. Carson, I'll let you go. It was Mishicot 7, West of Pere 5. Carson Krause, Grand Slam in the top of the 5th. Ended up being the go-ahead runs of the game. You've been watching W7. Carson, wave bye to the camera. We will catch you next time. We always love to come in the West of Pere. We love coming to Mishicot because of one reason only. They know our name. For Carson Krause, I'm Connor Boyce. We will catch you next time. Don't forget, tune in 6:30 first pitch, Germantown, Tosa East tonight.
Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot.